Hi, Irene Fehr of IgnitedWoman.com here with day, I think 13 of my 30-day video challenge. And I was just inspired to do this video right away, so it may be a little bit dark, a little bit hard to see. And I just came back from an Ignite event. So Ignite events are, it's like a TEDx event where speakers get to express their thoughts, whatever they want, in 5-minute talks. And it was really exciting and inspiring, and I was supporting a friend there. And I was asked by someone sitting next to me about what do I do as a sex coach? And so I was just really inspired to share with you my answer. And the first thing that the woman asked or the woman said when she asked, what do you do as a sex coach? She said, do you teach people how to have sex? Which seems like a logical question to ask for people who have never heard of sex coaching, and often a lot of people don't even know what life coaching is. So this is what I told her, is that I believe people know how to have sex. People inherently deeply know how to have sex, it's not even the mechanics, but having that desire to connect to another person deeply. I believe that we have that innately in us, and we know how to have sex. What we don't know is how to be authentic in sex through our sexuality. It's thousands and thousands of years of conditioning and religion and more recently media bombarding us with how we should be, what we should want, what we should believe around sex. And so when you have the inherent desires and the inherent knowing of how to have sex, on top of that, piled up layers and layers of conditioning, layers and layers of shoulds, and layers of shame for who you are, what we've really lost is our connection to ourselves, our authentic sexual selves. And that's what I help do as a sex coach. People think that it's all about, it could be about learning new positions, or it could be about learning certain kinds of kink. And maybe for some coaches, that is something that they work on. For me, the kind of work that I do with my clients is not about special positions or what they do, but actually how they're being, how they can authentically show up in their sexual relationships. And to everyone's surprise, what most people I work with want is not the earth-shattering orgasms or amazing fuck jobs or penetration. What they want is deep, heartfelt, soulful connection to their partner. What they want is to be fully themselves, to be able to express themselves in the quiet moments, in the moments where they can deeply connect. And those are usually moments of deep stillness and connection when nothing is happening. What people surprisingly want is to give and to be received through touch, through connection, through the melting of each other into each other. Sex is one of the only places where we can come together, integrate our minds and our souls and our hearts. It's one of the places where all of that can come together. And like I said earlier, we have lost our connection to who we are. We have lost that freedom to be ourselves, to be fully free in being who we are. And so that's what sex coaching is. At least this is the sex coaching that I do. I get to see people's souls in my work. I get to see people in their most naked selves, meaning when they get to bear their most vulnerable selves out, to say, hey, this is who I am, this is what I want, this is how I am, and how do I express myself that with another partner? How do I do this authentically? And because of the depth of this, it's no surprise that this work, when people do work, when they look at their sexuality, it touches them in all areas of their life. It affects them in all areas, not just the bedroom, but the bedroom to the boardroom, to their relationships, not only with their partners, but their families, their friends, their employees, to their coworkers. Because when they get to be authentic in sexuality and in sex, in such closeness with another partner, that frees them to be themselves in all other areas of their life. It's such potent work. It's such amazing and beautiful work. And I experienced that myself, having been coached by many sex coaches, having had amazing experiences exploring and opening up my sexuality. So this is what it means to be a sex coach. This is the work I do. This is the work I love. Thank you for listening.